Hey everybody, it's OShay playing MPQ Marble Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. This is going to be part 3. I had an interruption between the last part and this one, so we'll just continue where we left off. We're in the Shield Simulator. We're battling on a 5-star team, which is we have Gambit and Thor with 4-star Vulture against 5-star Thanos and Black Panther. We've already eliminated 4-star Deadpool on their team, so things are looking pretty good so far. We have taken some hits, but I think we're going to win here in just a little bit. We're already up to 23 red. That's fantastic. What we need to do here is get Panther to stun himself, basically, and here's about the best way to do it I can think of. I don't have a stun ability on my team, so if we play these countdown tiles from Raging Cajun from Gambit, they're going to do 5378 damage, and since we can't stun Panther, we have to keep under the threshold of 6161, because if we hit over 6100 damage, he would retaliate quite a bit. And so there we go. I think that's going to be the key to knocking him out without getting hit back. Appreciate you guys jumping back on the video. Hey, there's Adam. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys are MPQ vets. It's fun to have you on. And real quick, I wanted to give a shot back in case you're seeing this video. I'm trying to connect with some other MPQers out there, and some of the better streamers are Kill Power on Twitch and Mr. MPQ. Those guys are a lot of fun. And Mr. MPQ is also on YouTube. So, alright, let's hit Thanos with the aces and eights to fire him up a little bit. Get some charge tiles on the board. Now we can go to town on him. Let's hit him for another shot. We're going to earn 3 AP for each charge tile that we destroy, by the way, so it's real nice to get that. Now at this time we're going to get purple and red, and that'll basically, I call it light up, or that'll make our purple ability ready to play again. So let's play it again. Now we've got 2 sets of Raging Cajun on the board. That should be able to take out whoever we hit. Do this match 4 to preserve that green charge tile over there. When these countdown tiles go off, it's really going to do a lot of damage to the guy who's up front. Thanos is going to go down real quick. He's got 1600 health left. Let's play this just to get it on. And let's do a move that does a certainly over 1600 damage, which is the strongest match available in purple from Gambit. Now, we're doing small damage from God Mode Thor. And let's just do this big match here. So we're going to maintain ourselves under the 6100 damage threshold. Here we go. Our countdown tiles are going to go off one at a time. Killer team. So in 5-star play, man, you run into situations where you have to spend a lot of health packs. And look at that, the Q was only worth 48 points instead of 60, so we didn't make it to the next level to get that ISO yet. So what that means is if you earn less points from a match that was stated at 60 or whatever on the screen, that means this player that you fought actually got hit by other players, and now their score has dropped down lower than what it was when you queued them. Alright, a little bit of PvP details there if you guys weren't sure about why points are worth less than what you expected. Let's go back out of here. We've got a couple of battles under our belt. I wanted to... Let's see. We finished off the daily quest. I think what we're going to do here is keep this one short a little bit. Let's add some levels into our roster. We've got a bunch of tokens that we pulled in previous videos. We're going to sell our 1-stars. A lot of people farm them. I'm going to let them go. It takes a lot of time, but if you're up to it, you get a little more from experience than you do in the ISO for selling them. Let's go to the 2-stars. Alright, we've got 105,800 ISO. I need to get about 127.5 to champion a duplicate 3-star. Let's see how much we get for how many rewards we get that give us ISO, and maybe we'll get close to it. It's going to take a lot. Here we go. 2-star Hawkeye rewards us with 3-star Hawkeye. That's going to be nice, and I'll have to champ our Hawkeye pretty soon. We have one that's maxed, and we have another one that's at 13 covers. All right, 2-star Steve gets a 3-star Steve. 128. Moving on to Thor. Hopefully we have a few levels here. Nope, just a couple. I'm going to get him back up into the 130s soon. I gotta just get these 2-stars built up and sell them. I have a 2-star I have to sell today before I run out of time on the next run of covers in the line for him. We'll get to that here next when we finish these levels on the 2-stars. Wolverine takes a spot, and I think that's all of them that we can deal with. We got a bunch in a row, but if you look at the bottom here, we have Captain Marvel with 49 minutes left and Human Torch with 5 hours left. But check this out. In the 2-stars, Human Torch is already max champed at level 144. We're just going to sell him to be able to afford champing Miss Marvel. So here we go. 65,000 for selling a 2 and 125 hero points. Well worth it in my opinion. You build them up, you sell them, and repeat the process over and over for all those rewards. A lot of people call it farming when you build them up to sell them on purpose. A lot of guys never sell 2-stars. They just, once they get a maxed one, they just sell every other cover that comes in. And I think you get more out of it this way. There we go. Back up to max level. Promote for 5,000 more. And she's back up into champion status. And when we add the covers in from the character screen, it's going to take and use the covers from the reward list from the bottom, the oldest stuff first. You don't have to worry about am I adding from the top down. It always adds from the ones that are closest to expiring in first. A lot of rewards for Miss Marvel. She'd been waiting a long time to get champed. Got that 3-star Miss Marvel along the way, and if we keep going, we're going to get another 3-star Marvel. Ooh, real close. There it is. 114. The next level, we'll get another one. That's great. We have a lot of Miss Marvels in the list already. Oh, wow. Okay, pressure's on, you guys. If you mentioned that I'm streaming, and I like I told you, I'm kind of a rookie. I've only been doing this a couple months, hit and miss, but it's fun to get guys on. So if you guys find it interesting, that's great. I went back out of the wrong screen. Back to the 2-stars here. Look at the bottom of the list now. You can see that we got to re-recruit Human Torch for the one we sold and save those covers before they're gone. Alright. Get this guy built up. I'm going to spend a lot of time on it. 5 in black is good. I usually run him at 5 green and 5 red, but with the 2-stars it doesn't matter too much. Just get them up to 13 covers, and you can spec things around once they're champed. Alright, 2-stars are in good shape. We have just under 2 days to champion Magneto. Let's move on to the 3-stars. Got a bunch in a row. Let's start with Miss Marvel at the top. Just got that cover. So this is a duplicate of Miss Marvel. We already had a max champed one, and unfortunately, when I had to save up for champing Thanos and then Gambit and Thor on the 5-star world, I actually sold a few of my 3-stars. Don't recommend selling 3-stars, but I had to pick some to let go. Miss Marvel was one of the 4 I ever sold, along with Black Panther, Rocket and Groot, and somebody else. I don't know. Here we go. Let's get some levels on Steve Rogers. Hey, I got my sidekick Cade Smash here for a second, checking in. Just say hi real quick, Cade Smash. Just say hi. Hi. Let's hear a real Hulk Smash real quick. Hi. No, get a Hulk Smash. That's been a fan favorite a little bit from some of the guys. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I agree. Why would you not farm 2-stars? Some guys just don't understand what the effort goes toward, and I'm telling you, there's a net loss of ISO when you farm a 2-star. It's around 10 grand of ISO shortage that's the difference between champing one, building them up, and what the cost is to champ a new one for all the rewards you get. But I think that 10 grand is well worth the difference in the rewards that you get otherwise with command points, heroic tokens, and the like. Yeah, little guy Cade Smash is what he calls himself. That's he's a fan favorite. I have my little sidekicks once in a while jump in to pull tokens because they're luckier than anybody else I've ever seen. Hey, there's a good day on Sentry. We just got a 4-star Moon Knight for his level, and he's at 265, so one more level he'll be maxed up. We're at 110,000 ISO. We got to get up to 128 roughly. Sam Wilson, wait on him. Human Torch. 176, he's also a duplicate. I'm thinking about if I have to sell a 3-star next, it's probably going to be him since his versus just finished up. It'll be a while till he's required again. Yeah, oh, of course, and the experience. You know, now that experience is all based on covers adding to your roster, you have to farm 2 stars, and in fact, you have to farm 3 stars, in my opinion, at some point. But there's rumors out there about the potential for a prestige kind of thing where it's like a super champion kind of setting. Nobody knows anything. It's super early. It might not ever even be implemented, so nobody knows what to say or do about it. But for now, if you can wait on selling 3-star maxes, don't sell max 3 stars until we know more. Might not ever know more. It's hard to tell. I'm not a code break guy either. So here's a bunch of levels for Thor. He was a reward for recent versus events. And PvE progression, he's a duplicate back up to 174. Magneto, same thing. A lot of my duplicate characters here are getting toward the 180s, so that's good. Storm as well. Okay. I'll breeze you guys through the roster if you haven't had a chance to look at it yet. We'll get in there. So the issue I have right here is we got a whole bunch of Kamala Khan. I have a 13 cover duplicate and a max champion, so what I'd have to do is champ our dupe, and that's the one we're working on. And I think we might get close to it here on the ISO. Might have to wait till the next video to champ her, but I've got a few days. I just want to get it over with. Let's go into the 4 stars. We got a few 4 stars. Just got Moon Knight from that Sentry level, and you know Sentry's not the highest rated 3-star character out there, but anybody that gives me Moon Knight covers is awesome. Let's add that in. He goes up to 284. One of my favorites to play. I really love his abilities. And black and green and purple goes well with a lot of characters that are yellow, red, and blue abilities, and there's a lot of yellow, red, and blues out there. Deadpool, just got him for a recent PvP 900 point level, and he was also in the rewards for placement. 100 hero points there, goes up to 295. 16,000 plus health now, it's nice to have on him. Plus he has a true heal ability. Let's jump down to Drax. 278, and I hope to get another couple of Drax covers because at level 280 he's just been edited to reward 5-star Star-Lord covers, and I need that 5-star Star-Lord yellow. Hopefully that's coming down the line here real soon. And I guess that's it. The rest of the covers in the list are Kraven, Black Panther Blue that I can't use, Bucky Barnes that I can't use yet, and Howard the Duck. We got super lucky with Howard. Had my lucky sidekick Cade Smash. Hey Paps, how's it going? I see you on the line. Had Cade Smash finish the node that had the Howard the Duck reward cover, and blue is what we wanted. Let's train it up, and I'll tell you why we wanted blue. Takes him up to level 3 finally, and the reason that's super good is because now he's 4-3-4 instead of 4-2-4. Much better rounded levels, powers. And man, if I get blue next time we get a reward, he'll be at a perfect 4-4-4. He actually has pretty good abilities. He's just kind of a character that I didn't really feel like he fits into MPQ too well, but he's just kind of a trophy character. That's all right. So 7 days, almost 8 days to get enough ISO to champ Kraven. That's a problem. We're working on it. All right, that's enough character leveling. Do we have time for a couple more fights? Yeah, I like Spider-Woman. Her purple is a great ability. Her black is a great ability. Her red would be great if it costs less. But if you plan it right, I like Spider-Woman because if you happen to get 14 red, good for you. And when you do, I use her damage to take out one enemy because that means the stun is guaranteed to hit one of the other two remaining enemies. So play her how you want. Some people have her red at level 3 and not planning to use it. I play her with 5 covers in red, and her black is really good at avoiding damage. Alright, so I guess that's enough for the area there. Let's get back into the Shield Sim. I wanted to get a shot at getting more ISO, and we didn't make 120,000, so I'm going to have to wait on Champion Kamala until a later time. Oh, you know what we forgot to do, guys? We didn't pull a legendary token. We got 44. I say that we're going to do that at the end of most of my video streams, so let's give it a shot. I'm saving up. The reason I have 44, I'm saving up to give a real rush toward getting champion levels on 5-star Thor. So, he's only in tokens for about another week, I think, before he moves out and Jessica Jones moves in. So let's give this a shot. We're due for another 5-star at some point here. This is probably going to be a 4, but you know what? We got viewer luck running. We got new guys to the stream. Really happy you guys are along. Let's concentrate on the luck, guys. Let's give it a 1, 2, 3. It's a 5-star. You guys did it. It's a 5. Unreal. Here we go. Who's it going to be? It could be Thor, it could be Archangel, and it could be Ghost Rider, but it's guaranteed to be one of those 3. Man, amazing. Good thing you guys are on. I appreciate it. I cannot do this kind of luck myself. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's a champ level for Thor, just like we were talking about. That's going to take him up to level 460. Alright, we're not going to wait. We're going to add that in. That's going to be amazing. I don't even know what the reward is for that level for Thor. Let's go. Man, hit it. What do we get? 5,000 ISO. Ha, nice. Sends us up to 121 total. The next reward for a level in Thor is 25 command points. He goes up to 57,900 health. Man, let's take a look here. We got to check out his damage abilities. Let's give a quick Thor review. I run him at 553, mostly because his yellow ability is hard to get any damage out of, but it creates projectiles that are still pretty strong at level 3. So at this level, 460, God of Thunder is his team damage ability, but the biggest thing and the most important thing about it is the passive side of the ability we'll read here in a second. Mighty Thor charges his blows with lightning for an explosive attack, dealing 14,177 damage to all enemies. It used to be right about 14,000 flat until that last level. But the passive is where it's at. If you saw the little bit of a battle with him in God mode is what it's called. At the beginning of each turn, if Thor's below 50% health, he destroys 5 basic red, green, or yellow tiles. And whenever a power description says it destroys tiles, it just inherently means that you also earn the AP for them, and you also get the damage for it. Most descriptions say destroys tiles and does not earn AP, right? It has to specifically say and doesn't earn AP for that to be true. If it just says destroys, you do get the AP and even the damage here. So this is crazy. When he's in half health or lower, he earns 5 AP per turn in green, yellow, or red. That's crazy. It can fuel his powers. It can fuel other abilities for other characters. And, you know, it's hard to keep him around very long at 50% health, but matches go so much faster if you can try to keep him out from the front. Well, Asgardian Tactics is a good ability. It costs 9 red, deals 13,592 damage, so that went up quite a bit from the previous level. And it ignores projectiles, so if you're against an enemy Thor that has a lot of projectiles out, it doesn't get reduced by projectiles. And by the way, you get 740 damage for each additional friendly special tile up to 10, counting countdown tiles, projectiles, strikes, and attack tiles, by the way. So you fight him with somebody that's got a lot of specials or have his yellow out getting some projectiles, like you get 2, 3, or 4 projectiles out before firing this. That's 740 each, up to a total of 10, but you play him with Carnage or somebody that spams specials everywhere, really hits pretty hard. Okay, over to Smoldering Fire is a lot of fun. Creates a yellow repeater tile with a strength of 699 each turn, so 700 level projectile each turn basically, and it just doesn't stop until what is really kind of cool is you play it for 9, and then it takes 12 yellow to play this again to do Raging Fire. But what you can plan on is repeater tiles and countdown tiles. You know how often they get destroyed, right? Well, in this case, if the enemy destroys the repeater tile for you, that triggers and changes all of your protect tiles to strike tiles on the whole board. So that's real nice to play him with other protect tile makers and go ahead and just let the enemy match away or destroy your repeater tile, and boom, you've got you don't get the damage from this 22,231 damage ability, because it's hard to play a yellow ability for 9 and then 12 unless you're in God mode. You saw in the last fight that we got that on there. So hey, really nice to get another level in him at 460, and I owe you guys all the luck for doing that. I wish I wasn't out of time. This is a good stream to get you guys on. I appreciate you being on, checking out the roster. I'm going to flip through the roster real slow and show you the 5 stars and 4 stars that we've got champed, and then on through the end. And I'll have to be on another stream either tomorrow or Tuesday. But thanks again. Let's check this out real quick before I go. And you'll see Thor, Gambit, and Thanos are all champed. And then I've got finally breaking into the 310s for the 4 stars. So I'll just kind of give a quick roster glimpse here. Been playing this game, almost 2.5 years now, every single day. So a lot of work, a lot of fun. When we get toward the end of the 4 stars here, I'll just kind of mention the current goals in 4-star land to go for champions. And the guys at the end are the most recent champs, just because it makes sense that they're the lowest since they're the newest. And here we go. 5-star Daredevil and Hawkeye are in pretty good shape to be champed eventually. Daredevil first, of course. Would love to work on Black Bolt. I'll get Black Bolt's yellow cover when Medusa hits level 320, but finding that 3rd yellow cover is going to be really difficult. And on to the max level 3 stars. Got a bunch of them. They're all maxed out. I don't want to sell them. Alright, and so Doom and Ragnarok are set to be max champed pretty soon. Spidey's getting up there. And now down to the 5 stars that haven't been increased from their level 255. You see Archangel there at 413, so we got a good jump on him. But Jessica Jones had a really good run, had Cade Smash and my other buddy pull some tokens from her Alias Investigation store, got up to 4 in blue. Nuts. That's a really fun ability. And then down to Ghost Rider at 022. More 3 stars. I'll speed it up here a little bit. And at the end of the list, let's see, here we go. Sam Wilson, Falcap, is one of the few unchamped 4 stars. Same story with Bucky Barnes, Spider-Gwen, that we just saw that miracle win in the Crash of the Titans today versus Miles Morales. And we're getting close on 4-star Black Panther. Got to try to save his blue cover that's on our rewards list that I don't have him at 13 covers yet. Pretty close. Shuri's coming along, 225. Craven, 535. We're going to champ him next. And that's going to be it, down to the duplicates. Hey, alright, I got to cut it there, guys. I appreciate it. I will be on the chat stream for a little bit, but I got to end it here with the video. Thanks so much. I'll be on again soon, and want to give another shout out to Kill Power and Mr. MPQ. Have been really great for fueling my interest in getting the stream out there on my own as well. And if we, work together, check them out, have a lot of fun, do MPQ together. Have a great night, guys. See ya.